I set up the business at the back end of 2014, and to be honest, it was quite a leap of faith at that time. Initially started out with one milling machine, and within a couple of months making components for a couple of customers on the industrial estate that we're based on at the moment. That carried on for a couple of years and slowly grew the business. Got a couple of teach lathes, so we were doing some turning as well as milling. Did a little bit of volume business for the automotive industry as well. And then in 2018, I met Robin, and Robin came into the business as a shareholder. And around about the same sort of time, we started talking to a company in Telford who were supplying the semiconductor industry, and they needed some machining capacity for some of their component parts. We started doing that, and within a few months, they announced they were shutting down, and we suddenly went from being sort of a tier 2 supplier to a tier 1 supplier, directly supplying the semiconductor industry, and it's grown from there. When we started talking to the semiconductor industry, Robin said XYZ is a perfect machine for this type of work, and we spoke to XYZ, and we've invested in XYZ since that time.
Our machines work so well for the semiconductor industry because we've got a variation of spindle speeds we can use across the machines we have. So it's allowing us to get good surface finishes on some softer materials and also change for the harder materials, giving us that variation. They're so versatile to use and they're so easy to get on with. The controls are really helpful, they're quite conversational, so it's quite easy to pick it up even if you have no experience at all.
It's been extremely easy working with XYZ, both from a sales point of view and a service point of view. And at the beginning of this year, one of our original machines from another manufacturer unfortunately broke down, and XYZ were able to supply within a couple of 3 days. Which meant that we didn't have a hole in our capacity and we were able to still supply our customers.
With the 5-axis, we started with 3 and then we quickly realised that we needed a 4th and a 5th. So we were holding ourselves back by our capacities on machines because we weren't able to do certain jobs. So we quickly went to a 4th and a 5th, and now we're able to do jobs in one hit. A nice addition to our 5-axis is the fixed roof that we have. So it keeps all the oil mists enclosed and enables the extraction to take it away, and also it doesn't hinder us on loading the machine as we have the retractable roof, so you have access through a forklift or a crane.
Great thing about having all XYZ machines with the same controller is that we can transfer programs and work holding from machine to machine. So if one machine is particularly busy, we can transfer that job onto another machine, and we can smooth out our capacity during the month.
The Pro Tier is massively important for us because it can do our roughing, it can do our finishing, it can do our mono parts. We can use it as a semi-CNC, so you can use it also as a manual. So without it, really, we wouldn't be able to produce the parts we produce.
Well, we had to grow in terms of the number of people, the range of machines that we've got. We've also taken on another unit in the last couple of years. So we're not just a machine shop now, we're also doing high-level assembly and TIG welding and ultrasonic cleaning and testing and validation.
So going forward, I'd like the progression to keep going. We are really comfortable with using machines, really enjoy using them day to day. So maybe going forward another 5-axis would be nice, maybe another Pro Turn, but we'll just continue working with XYZ and see what they come out with.